Hello guys, my name is JayPlaysOfficial and welcome back to another video. Now today guys, I am playing a game called The Last December. Now this is about a girl who has currently got problems with her lungs, I do believe, and she is sick and tired of being in the hospital and all these medicines not working, and she just wants to get out and she wants to live the rest of her life, which she doesn't have long left to live, and she wants to complete all the things on the bucket list. So this is like kinda like her final days, so this may make me cry. I don't know. I hope it doesn't. I watch as she kisses him under the moonlight. I watch with a tint of envy. I've never kissed anyone before. I continue to watch as the scene changes into one of their wedding day. ... She was a girl with a broken heart. A literal broken heart. He was an aspiring doctor who fell in love with his patient. He tried every way possible to fix her heart and he found a cure. And of course, like every other story, they lived happily ever after. But that's not how things work in real life. I tighten my grip on my blanket. I've been here, in this room, for the rest of my life. And for so long, I've believed a miracle like that would happen to me someday too. But now I know there's no miracle. The door creaks open to reveal an unfamiliar figure. I release my grip on the blanket and relaxes my body. I can't make up his face in the dark, but he's wearing a white coat. Must be the new night doctor. Call out to him, stay quiet. Now, do I stay quiet because I'm like a shy person, or do I call out? I think I call out to him. Hey, are you the new doctor? He freezes as he hears me. Yeah. He points to the door awkwardly. Sorry, I didn't knock. I didn't think you would be awake. That's alright, doctors don't have to knock. He lets out a soft chuckle as he scratches the back of his head. Really? Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. It's my first day here. I nod. December. Don't worry. I'm sure you do great, Doctor. Thanks. He clasps his mouth as he spots my sleeping parents in the room. I smile weakly at him, although I'm pretty sure you won't be able to see my smile from that distance. They are heavy sleepers. I raise my voice slightly. He relaxes and lets out a laugh. I watch as he walks over to the foot of my bed and pulls out the papers the nurse put into the little pocket earlier today. The moonlight shines softly on his face and I realise how good looking he is. Why are you watching it on mute then? He gestures towards the television as he checks my stats. I shrug. They sound too happy. He stops scribbling on the paper to look at me. I hear the female lead's sick too. Yeah, but they found the cure. And you think we won't find the cure for you? I look at him for a while. They didn't find a cure. He looks at me for a while too. They didn't, but I'll still try. He smiles encouragingly at me. Smile, definitely smile. I feel my heart skips a beat. I return a small smile. I almost saw him as the male lead from that movie. Led? He puts the papers back into the pocket at the foot of my bed. I keep quiet as he walks over to the side of my bed. He puts his stethoscope to his ear and holds up the end of it. If you don't mind. He looks away and scratches the back of his head. Yeah. I sit up straight and nod. He clears his throat and leans in. I hold my breath as he presses the stethoscope to my chest. I can't be more aware of how close his fingers are to me. I watch him furrow his brows as he listens. He shifts his gaze up to mine and I quickly look away, slightly startled. You need to breathe. Yes, sorry. I didn't even realise I was holding my breath. I feel heat creeping up my face and I try my best to breathe normally as he presses the stethoscope to my chest again. I hope the darkness hides my blush well enough. My gaze falls onto the name tag of his coat. Dr. Skylar. I smile. That's a cute name. He looks up at me with a smile and I quickly wipe mine off my face. You're doing well, everything's fine. He gives me a soft pat on my head. He holds my gaze for a while before he stands up straight again. He puts his right hand into his pocket to pull out a pudding. He holds it up. What's your favourite flavour? I might give you a visit later after my rounds. He shakes the pudding, smiling warmly. Ooh, orange, chocolate or vanilla? I do love some chocolate myself. I would love the chocolate one, but it's okay, my parents won't allow sweets and junk food. Thanks anyway though. Seems like I'll have to hide it underneath your pillow then. I smile. Okay, I'll see you around then. I'll have to go check on the other patients now. Sure, good luck on your first day. Thank you, it was nice meeting you. He smiles at me warmingly before closing the door behind him. I listen to the periodic beep sounds coming from my right. I listen to the light snow coming from my left. I look at the calendar hanging on the wall. 1st of December. Now, that is quiet again. I am reminded that there is no miracles, that I am not the female lead of a movie, that I will not meet a dashing young doctor who will save my life when the whole world can't. I let out a deep sigh and I close my eyes. We tried our best. I'm very sorry. The nurse gave my mum an attempted consoling pat on her shoulder. Her legs shook at the news and she quickly fell into my dad's embrace, brawling. What's going to happen to our poor December now? Dad shifts his attention back to the nurse. How long more does she have? Dad's lips were quivering. It's really hard to say, but our best estimate will be a month. I'm so sorry. I bit my lips and clenched my fist. No, that couldn't be true. I quickly turned around and escaped back into my ward with my fingers clasping my mouth and tears streaming down my face. I should have stayed in my ward like I was told to. A month left to live, Jesus. I open my eyes again as I shake the memory off to the back of my head. I quickly wipe the wetness right off with my finger. I got my words muddled up then. It's starting to get to me a bit. I stand up from my bed quietly. I glance towards my left. I see my mum asleep on the couch, her expression sorrowful and her finger still clutching onto our family photo. I see my dad on the adjacent chair, his head resting awkwardly on the wall behind, still in the same set of clothes since yesterday. I'd taken a deep breath as I let my gaze linger on them for a while longer. Yes, they did everything they could. They only want the best for me. I swallow a sob as I turn away from them. I walk over to the table at the foot of my bed. My gaze falls on the floor, onto the aftermath. I don't know where I got 4 from. Falls onto the aftermath of my birthday celebrations this afternoon. I let out a silent scoff as I hold up the self-motivational book. Positivity, it's all in the mind. I roll my eyes and toss the book over to the far end of the table. It's funny how much they love me, but never gave me anything I want. I pick up the handwritten card decorated in pink and ribbons. I run through the words again. To our dearest daughter. Happy 18th birthday, as always. We've gotten you another wonderful book. We'll be looking forward to more December spent together. Stay healthy, stay strong, and we love you. Love, Mum and Dad. A tear escapes my eye. How ironic. I place the card back under the table and quickly leave the room. Go to the washroom, go to the vending machine, or go to the garden. Oh, I think I'd go to the garden. I walk around the garden, feeling the soft breeze on my skin. I rub my palms together and turn around to leave, reminded that the cold wind is no good for me. But I stop myself in my tracks. Why would I be afraid of catching a cold when I'm dying in a month? It doesn't matter if I die, with or without a cold, I die anyway. I walk around the garden one more time before leaving. I have my hand on the doorknob already, but I just can't bring myself to go in. Memory of that same scene keeps coming back to haunt me. I really don't want to go back and repeat this tiring life all over again. What's the point of all the medicines and treatment when I'm going to die anyway? I don't want to not be able to do anything I want. I don't want to pretend to be happy in front of my parents. I don't want to lead this meaningless life anymore. I glance towards my left. That's the way to the rooftop. I know it is. Every part of me capable of logical thinking is telling me I need to go back into my ward, yet my tired heart is urging me to go onto this pathway on my left, and so I do. So I think there's different parts of this game if you take different steps, so I think I'm going to go back into this again. So here we go. I wash my tears away in the washroom. I pick up a tube of facial film and I squeeze some into my palm. I look at myself in the mirror. I look at my tired self in the mirror and then at the facial film on my palm. What's the point of washing my face when I'm going to die in a month anyway? What's the point of me doing anything when it's all going to disappear in a month? I wash the film off my palm before leaving the washroom. I just find it really, really sad. I really do. Because you just know that people are actually going through this in real life and... Jesus Christ. I mean, I lost my nana to cancer, which I think she got in the hospital. And I lost her in, I think it was November September, October last year. And when we found out, I was absolutely heartbroken. I mean, we lost my granddad a month before I lost my nana, and it just, you know, the news just hit me so hard, and I just broke down because I could not just picture my life without my grandparents. Oh, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. And that was a really nice story. It is a horrible, horrible thing to go through. And I can't even imagine what pain they must be feeling, and the family of that person who doesn't have long left to live. Oh. Well, basically, guys, I'm gonna leave this video right here before I stop freaking crying. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, and if you comment and let me know about the video or the game, always feel free, please. If you want to see more content like this on the channel, always feel free to subscribe, that'd be really awesome. What I can really say is, guys, is thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I shall see you guys very soon. Thank you much, thank you.